Hello everyone, this is Tormuse, and today I'm picking up where I left off in my Hardspace Shipbreaker game. First about soft metals, or then pressed hyperdense cubes or transport. Cool. Yeah, when we last left off, we got a new ship. Well, we got a ship, which I apparently have the option of fixing up, so cool, have a new quest. Something to look for that will help me choose which ships to break next. So that's neat. Let's see where this leads. Again, though, like it's there's a lot of oddities about this. I mean, it could just be, like, I mean, it's like on the one hand, like it's a little weird that Weaver just hands over his ship to the new guy. But then again, you know, sort of, it's just some sort of like chosen one syndrome kind of video game trope kind of thing. It's like, well, you're the player. This is the only way to move the plot forward. So just to accept that he did something that doesn't make sense.
Hello, Shipbreaker. Overnight genetic backup complete. Pattern deviation nominal. Have a good day.
Well, as long as the pattern deviation is nominal. Anyway, let's go to the terminal first. Let's take a look at the ship doctor thing. We want to find. No.
Let's fix that ship up.
I guess my webcam is covering it up, but it says fuse found in power junction breakers and heatsink found in data banks. So we're looking for fuses and heatsinks. Okay, yeah, well, yeah, I'm in front of the picture of it. It's the heatsink is it picture? This one here, and this is the fuse. Okay, well, got something to look for. How's that equipment looking? Everything's about 75%. I'm down to 4 repair kits. Gonna have to actually purchase them soon. And missing out on the... Hey, Sight Guy's here. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? And it even says what's detected on the ship. So I want to, if possible, find a ship which has a heatsink and a fuse on it. Atlas Roustabout Tug. Yeah, see, this one has heatsink on it. It's one of the cheapo ships. Like, this one is worth 17 million, whereas this is only worth 9.8 million. And Mike here. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Like, it would be neat if I can have one that has both a fuse and heatsink on it. So I can level that thing up. See, this one has both heat and heatsink and fuse. So this one's winning. Macro station hopper transport, 8.2 million. What else we got? This one also has heatsink and fuse, and it's a different ship from than what I've worked with before. Like the station hopper one, I've already done a few of those. But this one might be neat to try a new ship design here. Now that's better than 4090. Finished already playing The Long Dark? Well, I mean, I finished that run that I was playing before. Yeah, I got killed. Got double teamed by a couple of Aurora Wolves. That wasn't fun. Yeah, wolf jumped me, and then the second wolf jumped me while I was bandaging my wounds. I didn't even have time to draw the bow on him. Oh well. So I tried something different. I've been meaning to get to this game, Hardspace Shipbreaker. I've been meaning to get to this game for a while. So, yeah. There's an X-Lab research ship. Yeah, right. Like basically, yeah. Right now I'm picking out the next ship that I have to break down. caustic Wilson carriers, stellar. I'm gonna look through all of these, but I think I've already decided I want that the heavy cargo ship. I mean, then again, like this one, oh, okay, this one's worth 16 million. It has the heatsink and fuse, and it has a whole bunch of other things that I might be able to pull from it too. Class 1 reactor, power cell, quasar thruster. This one's worth a lot more money. And it's also a new ship I haven't seen before, so... I don't know, maybe I should try this Nomad cargo hauler. Saucy Medusa? Sorry, is Saucy Medusa, is that the name? Oh, okay, I guess that like the, okay, so Atlas, I guess, is the company that made it. Nomad cargo hauler is like the designation of the type of ship. Last owner, that's like the person who owned it. But Saucy Medusa, what's that? That's the name of the ship? Like the proper name? I don't know. Anyway, it's a toss-up between the Aurora Mark IV and the Saucy Medusa. I have to go with the Saucy Medusa just because it's called Saucy Medusa. Currently playing Half-Life 2 now? Cool, cool. Alright, let's go Zoro. Your suit can be upgraded to mitigate electrical damage. The human heart cannot be upgraded? Well, so you say. Alright, here we go.
Alright, Cutter. Thrusters on these Atlas ships are worth a mint, but can be a touch fiddly. There's only one way to salvage the thruster engine if fuel injector's intact.
Oh yeah?
You gotta pop off the thruster nozzle and work your way inside from there. The trick of it is, these thrusters become unstable once you start working on them. Fire starts spreading real fast.
Oh really?
When it reaches the fuel tank, it's gonna blow. You gotta get in quick and switch off the fuel supply. There's a shut-off switch at the very back. Get to that switch as fast as you can. Otherwise, well, we'd be in for a big old mess.
Yeah,
okay, let's get that nozzle removed.
yeah, let's not have a repeat of the explosion from that Javelin ship earlier. It's not... Okay, this part isn't showing as pressurized. Okay, so there's... So it's got like what? It's just thruster nozzle. It's got 3 thruster nozzles on here. Okay, so he's saying disconnect the fuel supply. So how do I go about that? I'm probably going to botch this. I'm going to have another explosion, which is going to rip half the ship apart, and I'm going to have lots of little bits to deal with. I just you wait. I mean, not to be pessimistic or anything, but okay, this is airlock console. Okay, this is cycling the airlock, right? It's not gonna. I'm not gonna like suddenly depressurize the whole ship and blow half the condensate into space.
Airlock pressurizing.
Oof, it's getting... Animation's getting choppy all of a sudden. Whoa, getting real choppy. What the heck? Hold on. What's going on here? Maybe I should turn the quality down or something. Dynamic light range. Let's just set that texture quality low and see if that helps. I mean, I already turned the resolution down. I mean, anti-aliasing is disabled. Graphics, okay. Yeah, save changes, that's fine. Thank you. Okay, so the quality is lowered. And okay, can I get some lights on here? So yeah, so he's saying, like, I can see the cut points for the thrusters. He's saying to disconnect the fuel supply before I work on those. So how do I do that? Instructions unclear. This game really it just throws these things at you. It says, okay, this is really important because if you don't do this, you're going to cause an explosion. Okay, great. How do I prevent the explosion? It's like, good luck. Oh, great, thanks. Have fun, bro. Thanks. Okay, can I at least get the atmospheric regulator and like depressurize the space so I don't cause another explosive decompression? Atmosphere regulator, there you go.
Air pressure level decreasing.
I can get another bunny. Okay, there's a thing I can grab. Is that it's a rod? Oh, is that the heat sink? It is a heat sink. There you go. Got something accomplished. Thruster fuel up. I don't know if I should have that thing floating around so freely. Oh well. Okay, well, I mean, oh hey, there's the reactor. Okay, if we've located the reactor, surely the fuel supply is close to that, right? I don't know. Like, the lack of instruction is troubling. I mean, it's sort of on brand for the for the way the company in this game operates, that they're you know, gonna let you operate with a minimum of training. It's like, we can't be bothered to train you people. Just you know, sink or swim out there, whatever. Industrial hoist. Contains rod. Okay, don't care about that. I just got a rod floating freely anyway. It's not what I'm looking for. It's like where even is the fuel supply? I'm wasting all the.
Airlock depressurizing.
Okay, well, most of it's all depressurized here, so I can probably just head outside. How do I determine where the fuel supply is? Like, I expect the fuel supply to be near the thrusters themselves, right? I mean, it makes sense for the. This is pissing me off. I know I'm gonna do the wrong thing, and it's gonna blow this thing up, and it's gonna be ripped apart, and I'm gonna have like 100 tiny bits to take apart here, instead of like the usual carefully controlled disassembly that I would much prefer to do. Is there another room? Okay, scan. Just cycle through the. Okay, so okay, fuel injector. Here we go. Fuel injector, fuel pipes. So I want to get inside this nacelle thingy here. That's where the fuel supply is. Going by this. What's that green thing? That's a sensor array. Mechanical regulator? That sounds like something that could, yeah, comes that is used to manage the flow and output of the engine and omnidirectional thrusters. Okay, so yeah, like this sounds like something that would shut off the fuel supply, right? But how do I get in there? There's no obvious entry point. And I keep tilting my head because everything's on an angle. I mean, should I just like rip the thruster nozzle off and then hope for the best? Okay, like it looks like there are visible cut points on the inside of it, but how do I get inside? Without, I mean, if I just start pulling off pieces at random, I'm sure I'm going to cause an explosion. I'm just not, like, again, instructions unclear. Instructions very unclear. And I've like used up half the day just puttering around here looking at this and going, what the heck am I doing? Okay, well, we've got to get some kind of profitability in here. So let's just rip off this antenna just so I have something done. Wrong button.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Yeah, real instructions unclear moment here. Like, you got an airlock here. That's how you get into the main thing, but like how to get into the nacelle itself and get those fuel injectors. Like the way Weaver describes it, he says, you know, once you open it up, get in there fast and disconnect those things. Like even if I get in there, I won't know what I'm looking for, you know.
Kurt, you're looking at roughly 5 minutes left in this shift. Keep on at it. Weaver out.
Oxygen's low. Why is this thing so picky about what I can test? Maybe I do need to increase the range of the grappling beam.
Welcome to Metatron 9000. Have a
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Oops, going the wrong way. Just trying to pull myself over to it. Now I'll just rip the sensor array off here. It's worth 130,000.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Hell, it'll just I'll just spend the rest of this shift pulling off like random other little things, and then I can come back to the engine the following day. I'm probably gonna blow it up. There's more cut points down here. Just pull the pull this, just pull the glass off here, yeah. This goes to the furnace. Is there anything attached to it that doesn't go to the furnace? Oh hey, there's the little things floating air. What's this? Fuse? Oh hey, there you go. Dampener. Don't have use for that yet, but I'm sure I will eventually. So I can go in the furnace.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Oh. The atmosphere regulator itself can go into the barge.
Salvage accepted. Credit
What's that
applied.
purple sign? It just means that I can pull wires from it, right? Yeah, it contains wires. Yeah, I don't care about that. I only got wires. Just rip it right out. There's $80,000 right there.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Food pack.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
It's the poster. Should I add it to my collection? Why not?
One minute left till the end of the line, Cutter. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Don't do anything you wouldn't do. I'm gonna save that particular task for the following day when I blow up the engines. Gosh darn it. Just trying to be gentle with it. Radio malfunction.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I've been meaning to comment on it, but I do think it's a little funny that the fact that the way the music changes when the helmet gets damaged indicates that
Salvage deposit confirmed.
the music is diegetic. That is to say, it isn't background music that the characters can't hear. Like usually, like games, shows, movies, whatever. It's typical for them to have a soundtrack. They've got music playing in the background. The music is non-diegetic, meaning that the music isn't actually happening in the world. But the fact that the music changes when his helmet gets hit means that like the music is actually happening in world. Like it's just playing through his helmet the whole time. Anyway, well, I mean, technically I profited here, but yeah, I didn't get much of anything there. I spent far too much time puzzling over what am I supposed to do with these engines to actually get anything done. I might just have to I don't know, bite the bullet and just charge in there and see what happens.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. All the team at Lynx would like to wish you a happy and productive day.
Okay. Shall I put this poster up somewhere? Oh, got the bunny there. Got the buried there. One more poster over here, right? Here, let's place the Lynx logo. Here, why not? What even is that a picture of? Some kind of ship components. Any of my equipment damaged? Yeah, let's patch up the repair kit. Patch up the scanner with the repair kit. Let's repair all these up. Is there anything else I was thinking of? Oh yeah, I was got 87 links. Can I upgrade the range of this thing? I think I might just do that. So let's bring up the range of the grapple gun. Because there are a couple of times I was trying to pull myself over to the thing and it wasn't reaching. I think. Well, I don't know. Anyway, let's go at this again. Oh right, shoot! I should have installed the heatsink and fuse, so I can find out what else I need. I'll do that the next in-game day. Seriously, it comes from the slight pain when accidentally touching the beam right before total vaporization of the body. Oof. Oh, it's waiting for me. Can I just grab it from here? Here you go. Just yoink myself over. Alright. Prepare to fail. Like seriously, am I just supposed to pull the thruster cap off of this thing? Or thruster nozzle, I guess. Like there are cut points in there to do that, but I can't even access the cut points. So it's like, how is this supposed to work? And there are 2 more cut points at the end here. Do I have access to those perhaps? Those look like they're on the inside too. Okay, you got this little cage structure here, and like, nope, nothing, that doesn't lead to anything. Well, should I just start pulling panels off at random? There's a cut point over here. What's this for? Cargo containers. Oh, neat. Can I just hold on? I'm curious. Can I just like hit these cut points to disconnect all of the because it looks like there are multiple cargo containers here. And if I could disconnect all of them simultaneously, maybe I can just pull the whole thing right into the barge. Here's where a range upgrade on the cutter might be a little more useful. And the cargo container is separated. Can I just like, oh right, I've switched to grapple gun. Can I just like tether that to the barge like so?
Out of tethers.
Oh, whoops. Like the last, oh come on. You can't be struggling that much with it. Like the last ship I did, like the tethers showed their ridiculous strength by pulling like something that was like 20,000 kilograms into the furnace, or interprocessing, I guess. Which I didn't expect it to be able to do. Like I thought it was gonna pull the other thing free, and then it just pulled everything, and I was like, oh, okay, that happened. Utility arm? Can I just rip that off? Hey.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Okay, so this thruster, you know, same story. It's like, okay, I can see that, like, the cut points on the inside there. There's all the fuel workings there. Yeah, and it's right behind the reactor, and I saw the reactor before. Like, I was in there. Mechanical flush. Oh, hey, there you go. Mechanical flush switch. That sounds important.
Salvage deposit
Hey.
Account credited.
Just put the entire cargo thing in there all at once. Aha, here we go. There's some cut points on this panel here, but oh no, wait. That just leads into there.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay, let's head back in here. This is where I saw the reactors. No, maybe not. Hold on. Where was that reactor? I passed by the reactor earlier. There's the reactor. Like, I can see it's okay. That says mechanical flush switch. Generic console of Mars manufacture used most commonly in mechanical operations such as manually regulating ship subsystems. This appears to be the thing that I need to get to in order to prevent a big kaboom. How do I get to it? Should I just start cutting this apart and hope for the best? I don't know what else to do. Just going to separate the airlock out.
Fire damage. Note that prolonged exposure to high temperatures can lead to employee burnout.
Seriously?
Warning. Fire damage detected.
I'm just trying to prevent this thing from prevent the fire from spreading. Can we like slowly guide this through the door? Without coming in contact with it? I was ready to blast it into the furnace. Okay, yeah, well, I got a little singed there. It could have been worse. Could have been worse. This is fine. Oh, hey. There was something to collect there? A little purple hand icon popped up for a second there. Ah. Oh yeah, just get a rod, who cares? Anyway, there are cut points on this. Can I not just pull it off? It would seem that I cannot just pull it off.
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage gold.
Okay, I'm just gonna move these out of the way so I can start cutting stuff, but maybe I should head back and reoxygenate first. Now, can I reach this now? There you go. There you go. More oxygen. And
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
get some tethers while I'm at it.
Have a nice day.
And I'm not gonna... Refuel, because there were some fuel canisters in there to be had. Can I just pull this out here? The other one... Yeah, there we go. The other one, for some reason, didn't want to go through that door, which was part of the... a little problematic.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Was all of that salvaged? I mean, did all this make it through to the barge?
5 minutes remaining in this shift. Get in while the getting's good. Weaver out.
And look, Crusader's here. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Don't think I'm going to need this airlock panel anymore. Just blast it in there.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay, have to be a little more careful about where I cut, it seems. I think this is far enough away from the far enough away from those that's not going to burn them. Just need to like watch my background, make sure the there's nothing behind the thing that I'm cutting that's gonna get burned. In fact, can I just shift that over there? Just make sure I don't accidentally set it on fire. There we go. I think this whole panel just dislodged. 2,000 kilos. Okay, so we can get this. Get this.
Fuel levels are low.
Can I just, okay, give this a gentle push out of the way. If I can get the angle right. Just need to get clear of the thing, and then I can. I'm just gonna tether it in. Tether pull it into there. Because I think everything. Uh oh. Shoot. Shoot. How do I turn off tethers again? I just realized there are things attached to this that can go to the barge. Cancel tethers. Why? Okay. I should probably set that to something else, but yeah, whatever. Did I just cancel it? Okay, good. Okay, it's... Just hold it right there. I need to separate these things out before I cut you loose. Because there are some... I saw some... It said barge for something on here. Let me just... Like, am I reading this right? That the... Are these things that I'm cutting loose that go into the barge, or is this all processor? It says processor. Where was the thing that said barge? Well, I don't know. I'm gonna play it safe and cut these things loose anyway. Just... I could have sworn I saw something that said that it was supposed to go into the barge instead of the processor. Okay.
That's 1 minute left on the clock, Cutter. 1 minute left.
I'm confused. I'm not seeing... I cut the cut points and nothing came loose. I'm not seeing anything here. Am I just totally wasting my time? Like, seriously, nothing came loose when I cut that. What's the point of these cut points? I might just be completely wasting my time here. Yeah, call it a learning experience, I guess. Okay, so that time something came loose. I have to figure out the next in-game day, because we're coming up to the end here. What's this? Soft crate destroyed? Oh, right. The one that I set on fire. There two of them got destroyed? Well, I still technically profited, once again. Welp. Patchkits will repair damage to your suit and seal leaks, but will not heal physical wounds. I haven't used a med kit at all so far, and I keep going into each mission, each session with full health, so I think I automatically heal in between in-game days, so no biggie.
Hello, Shipbreaker. Please enjoy this inspirational message. The last 10% of a job takes as much energy as the first 90%, which is why it's so important to always give 110%.
Yeah, let's put these ship parts in place now.
The dock is in, and it's time for some shippoplasty.
Thanks, Shippy. Okay, so fuse install, I guess.
Successful transplant. Nice job.
And then the heatsink.
I'm detecting symptoms of acute awesomeness.
And yeah, needs a filter now. And I collected two of them previously, so like it seems like there's no harm in collecting extra. Like one thing I was concerned about, because it keeps asking for these in a particular order, and it made me wonder, does that mean if I pick them up out of order, I can't use them later? But I still have the filters I picked up before, so I guess it doesn't matter. And Silva's here. Welcome to the stream. How's it going?
My prognosis is your ship will be awesome in no time.
Thanks, Shippy. So someone going to need a piston, it seems. This is all good. Glad I caught one. Yeah. Yeah. How's your Hades 2 game going? I'm still working on my and late stage capitalist simulator. Wasn't there something else I wanted to upgrade? I'm at 64 links tokens. You know, whatever it is, it can wait, I'm sure. Let's just start her up. Phase 2 is still too easy, but I've started dying a bit, so getting there. Okay. Yeah, there's apparently a piston here somewhere to be found. So I'll have to keep an eye out for that. So it needs a piston? I mean, sure. Yeah, this ship that I'm working on right now is confounding me a little because my supervisor gave me a warning that I have to be careful around the engines of this class of ship because they have a tendency to explode when you pull the thrusters off. So he said to disconnect the fuel injectors first. And I'm looking at it and going like, how do I access the fuel injectors? Like, instructions unclear. After doing some scanning and looking around a bit, I figured out fuel injector here, and apparently there's a switch here. It says flush switch. I have a feeling I have to get to that, but it's like, how do I get inside it? I'm afraid I'm going to start cutting into it and it's going to explode on me, like as I did have one of the previous ships I worked on. I mishandled it and it exploded. Well, it's actually happened a couple times. And it exploded into lots of tiny bits, and I lost a lot of money, and also nearly died. So trying to figure out how to get in there and disconnect the thing without causing a catastrophic explosion. Before I do that, though, where was that? Didn't I have a little chunk of the ship that was floating around here at the end of the last session? Shoot. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so this I left floating here because I was like, I swear I saw some component that needed to go into the barge. But no, it says all processor. Processor. All this goes into the processor. So what was I separating? What was I stressing about separating this out for? Let's just blast the whole thing in here. Oh, great. It's separating out here, but it's all processor. It's fine. Just get in there. There you go. Poke at it with a long stick, sure. Okay. Okay, so there are 3 thrusters here. 1, 2, 3. One of them's underneath here. Now I was venturing around inside here, and I can just turn the scanner on. All these cut points. I thought maybe I could separate the bottom panels out of this, and maybe I could get access to that, but maybe not. I don't know. Okay, here. Where does this lead? This actually goes down the direction I might want. There's the reactor. And the thing that I want to get to is behind the reactor, which makes sense. It makes sense for the engine to be, connected to the reactor. So there's a cut point here and here. Can I cut these cut points and... Oh yeah, that reminds me. Shoot, my fuel's low. I just realized. Wasn't there a fuel tank here somewhere?
Warning. Fuel levels are critical.
There it is. Thruster fuel. Can I just grab this? Oh, is it? Is it empty or something? It says I can't pick it up. Well, shoot. So hoping I could refuel. Okay, now I'm all turned around here. Whatever. Let's just buy more fuel, I guess. Work, buy, profit.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you for your
Fuel levels restored.
Yeah, I thought that I could grab this thing and refuel myself, but no, it just says furnace. So, okay, blast into the furnace, I guess.
Raw material deposited. Transferring credit.
Anyway, okay, I'm gonna grab these repair kits, because I could do with some more repair kits, actually. Suit patch kit, I don't care so much about that. The repair kit, yes. I'm nervous about cutting these cut points. So something's gonna go wrong. I just know it. And I mean, like so close to the reactor too. Like if this explodes, I'm dead. Maybe just very carefully cut these without cutting the reactor, please. Like, I don't like the sparks flying off it. It makes me nervous when it's this close to the reactor. Okay, so I just cut a panel loose. That's something. So which way is that? Can we just get the grapple beam out here and just push this out a little bit? Okay, just blast that panel into the processor. There we go. But yeah, I was hoping to cut my way into the thruster area.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
That's what I was hoping to do. How do I get back there? Maybe I should just... You know, the barge is right there. Oh, hey, you know what? I can just probably yank the reactor out right now. It's not going to cause explosion if I yank the reactor right now, is it? Will it? In fact, it's just a straight shot right through to the barge. I'm gonna yank it. I'm gonna yank the reactor. I might get electrocuted doing this. Come on. Into the barge. Meltdown imminent? Ah, you're fine. That's the barge's problem now.
Applying credit.
I hope I didn't like screw myself over by doing that, and like without the reactor present. It'd be funny if without the reactor present the fuel injectors don't work anymore. if they need power or something. Yeah, it's probably fine. Can I pull this ladder out of the way? Just rip that right out. There we go.
Your oxygen reserves are low.
Deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Just rip random panels off.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Whoa, slow down.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
It's a wonderful game. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Should feature this kind of play in Elite Dangerous? Yeah, I haven't played Elite Dangerous, but I can imagine from context. There's the thruster fuel. There, thruster fuel pickup. Okay. What was with the other one? I wasn't able to pick it up. It was just empty. What? I don't know. Anyway.
All right, Cutter. You got about 5 minutes to fill your boots. 5 minutes left. Weaver out.
Okay, let's just grab some of this loot stuff. I'll come back to the thrusters the next day.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Oops. Speaking of thrusters, I'm just bumping into the thruster here. Let's just yoink some of this cargo into the barge.
Salvage
Hey.
account credit applied.
Yeah, I got one of the salvage goals. Little. What's this? Oh, I'm just grabbing a chunk of the ship. It's like, oh, why is this crate 60,000 kilograms? Oh, it's because I'm grabbing the ship.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Oh, sorry. Friends love Elite Dangerous. I'm soft for it since I love the original Elite, but the gameplay isn't amazing. Oh yeah. Atmosphere, on the other hand, is some of the best immersion I've ever seen in the game. Cool. Feels so much like being in space in the future. Extremely easy to suspend disbelief. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. I like how in this game, like everything, like the sounds are all muffled to help convey the sense that you're
Salvage secured.
you know, in space where no sound is transmitted. There is, like, I did get an upgrade which helps
Awarded.
which whoa, careful there.
Salvage deposit registered.
Yeah, one of the upgrades I got enhances was an audio enhancement. So you can like hear or like it says your helmet is like simulating nearby sounds. And I kind of regret getting the that upgrade now because like I thought it was more interesting when everything was you know, comparably even more muffled and like I wasn't able to hear all these sounds.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
That's thruster fuel. Ugh. Just pull that crate out. Just keep pulling crates out. There's lots of cargo in this thing.
Salvage deposited.
Oh,
Applying.
and Delicate is here. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Sorry, I'm falling behind chat here. Shoot. I was legitimately terrified the first time everything suddenly went silent as I noticed my windscreen had cracked and I was on suit oxygen. Yeah, that's a thing that can occur in this too. Found that out the hard way. Same goes for your ship frosting over such. Awesome. Yeah, this game feels like I could get early lost in the world too. Yeah. It is pretty immersive for sure. There is a bit of a learning curve to it, in that it kind of just it gives you the basics. Like, here's your cutting tool, here's your grappling tool. Now here's a ship. Get to it, and you kind of have to figure out, okay, what are the cutting points? Where are they? Just figure out what to cut open so you can open up the panels and get everything out of there. And he's saying, like, yeah, watch that fuel line, it'll cause an explosion. Cool. What do I do with the fuel line to prevent that explosion then? I don't know. Jan, hey, you're up early for once. Yeah. Well, you know, I do theoretically, you know, want to get up at reasonable times, even if I'm not very good at it. Okay, there's another crate here. Ooh, that one took some doing to pull out. Careful. Yeah. Yeah. Also, I found out the hard way. You have to be gentle about pulling things off of things, because if you pull that yourself too fast.
I'd say get a move on, but you know that already.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Contains rod. I already have the rod. That's fine. Okay, so there's some wires here. Rail guide. I think I can probably just cut those loose and be fine. Probably save that for another day, though.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
So there are cut points here, which are, yeah, it's just been the last few seconds of my shift cutting these. Yep, another end of another in-game day. There you go, 2.3 million that time. 1.2 million of that is from the reactor. That's the expensive bit that you don't want to miss out on. So, yeah, I'm continuing to profit. Oh, so close to a level up. Next salvage goal, I'll level up for sure. Coolant leaks will flash freeze objects, making them incredibly fragile. That's something I haven't. That's something I haven't encountered yet. I think I'm gonna go use the washroom. I'll be right back. And I'm back again. Figured it better to go during the loading screen.
Morning, Shipbreaker. Lynx would like to share the following message. The only P's permitted in the salvage yard are profit, processor, and potassium trifluoromethane sulfonate.
Fantastic. Trifluoromethanous sulfate. Okay. Ooh, I profited. Oh, new sticker unlocked? Okay. Salvage 5 Class 1 reactors? Okay. That's cool. So it was just, I still haven't found a piston, right? The piston is the thing I'm still looking for? Yeah. Just freeze? Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at the workstation. Let's put the sticker on, I guess. Let's put it on the cutting tool, I guess. Why not? Ooh, stickers. Alright, let's start up the next shift. Yeah, it says there's a piston in there somewhere, so I need to keep an eye out for that. Most power generator systems are found between a ship's interior and exterior hull? Okay, so what next? Should I just... Oh, there's a cargo container I missed. Let's just blast that into the barge.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay. I'm seeing there are a whole bunch of cut points here. I can remove these panels, but at what point do I get access to the thruster itself? Like that's what I was hoping to get. Like I want to get inside this guy here. I need to get inside this so I can access the fuel injector. And I have not found an entry point for that. I was hoping, like, if I could just cut enough of these cut points, maybe it'll open something up. Worth a shot. Anyway, industrial hoist. I mean, this looks like I should be able to just cut these things. Actually, I'm a little nervous about this angle. I'm gonna accidentally cut something I don't want to. Maybe if I cut from this angle, maybe that'll be better. There you go. This thing's worth $180,000, so I don't want to destroy it by mistake. There you go.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
We'll do the same with the other one. The thing that I was theoretically trying to do with the fuel tank in the previous ship, which I blew up by mistake. No problem. There's another one of these things. Yeah. keep looking in the wrong direction first for the barge. There's the barge. Barge is huge, it's hard to miss. And yet...
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay, with those expensive components separated out, let's start cutting some stuff here. Rail guide for $60,000. Oops. Yeah, I guess that's worth pulling out here. Just blast that into the processor. I'm sure it'll go in.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Just back out here. Just get that angle right and... Oh, that's not... that doesn't look right. Come on, come on. There you go.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
That's soup patch kit. Food dispenser. Turn on the thruster fuel. Still annoyed that the one thruster fuel thing that I grabbed didn't actually have anything in it. And there were all these perfectly good thruster fuel containers which had thruster fuel, which I didn't grab. Oh well. I mean, it's only $10,000. In the inflation of this world, that's not even that much. I mean, in real life, if I lost $10,000, I'd be quite alarmed. But in the context of this game, it's nothing.
Credits awarded.
Like the light fixtures are $3,000 in this. Oh. So that's all separated out now. Even though it's a little premature for it, I think I might just... Okay, I'm gonna grab this oxygen. I'm gonna grab the fuel. It's slightly wasteful, but this whole thing, this panel here is totally disconnected. I think it's ready to be just yoinked right into the processor. Can I just attach a tether to it and trust that to pull it into the processor? Is there a clear angle for it to like? Look, what if I just attach a tether like so? Will that tether pull it through that little gap there? Or is it going to get stuck? Ah, gosh darn it. This isn't quite how I intend that to go. What if I go above it and then blast it downwards? What's it stuck on? Yeah, okay, it's this weird C-shaped panel, which it's caught on things. Okay, well, can I rip these cargo hatches off? Oh, so I can. Thing's worth $19,000.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Yeah, this panel is just thoroughly stuck there. Oops, oh well. What about this panel? Pull the lights off first, I suppose, if I want to be really thorough. Come on, I had it. There you go. I'm sure there are experienced players of this game who are like, why are you wasting time pulling the lights off when they're only worth 3,000 each, when there are parts of this that are like worth hundreds of thousands. But what's the point of playing your so therapeutic watching you yoink bits of ships? You should advertise an ASMR stream. You know, I wondered about that sometimes. I could do an ASMR thing. It could be fun. Could be interesting.
Cutter, if you're fixing to dot the I's and cross the T's, you got about 5 minutes to do it. Leave her out.
Okay. Oh wait, right this. Can I just pull this panel out? Yes, I can. Probably just tether this thing in there. It's whoop. Turn my back for a second. Where'd the panel go? Got all turned around and disoriented. No, really, where'd the panel go that I was just looking at? There it is. I don't know, it was momentarily camouflaged or something. Anyway, just tether right in there, will ya? There you go. Don't go into the furnace. Don't go in the furnace. Going into the processor. Okay, good. Anyway, yeah, I got that floor panel out there. I was hoping that once I took that floor panel out, there would be an entry point into the thruster so I can get to that fuel injector, and there's still no entry point. Darn it.
Processing valuable objects. Credit awarded.
Now I can continue cutting these things loose, I guess. And now that panel's all separated out. What are these cut points attached to? I don't know. I'm gonna cut them. It's gonna separate something out. You can already see the panels separating. It's like something came loose. Maybe it'll give me some kind of access point to something. And this looks like it might be connected to the airlock. Or maybe not airlock, I don't know, something. Just cut them all. It's gonna give me access to something probably. Why am I seeing movement in the distance over there? What's moving? Is something over there moving, or am I moving in relation to something else?
This is your 1-minute warning cutter. Bring it home.
Right. Anyway. So lots of panels all separated out. The nacelles are blocking the panels from getting to the processor, annoyingly. I'm going to toss this light into the barge.
Warning. Oxygen reserves low.
Yeah, that's fine.
Regular, gentle
Salvage security. Account credit applied.
Yeah, oxygen level doesn't matter because I'm about to end the shift anyway. But yeah, this game, like it was billed to me as a very zen ship salvaging simulator, and so yeah, the ASMR comparison is very apt because it is it's very calming, very what panel got destroyed? Yeah, very calming, very chill kind of game as you slowly pull apart the ships. It's had the voice for ASMR too. Oh, thanks. I feel like my throat's a little rough for the ASMR. I feel like I have to keep clearing my throat or cough, and which probably takes away from that. But I imagine I could, like, if I pre-recorded the ASMR thing and like edit out the coughs, then I could probably work like that. Church of the Machine God, Book 1 Genesis, like seeds in the wind, she scattered her children and with them her message? What's that about? Tethers are significantly more powerful than your grapple and can be combined to increase their strength.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Lynx mandates a maximum of 8 hours of sleep. Any extra sleep time will be docked from the next pay cycle.
Yeah. Here you go. Like I said, post-capitalist hellscape. Well, not post-capitalist. It's end stage or late stage capitalist hellscape. They're going to bill you for the time you sleep too. Coughing is nothing. I chain smoke while gaming and keep meaning to get better with the mute key. I'm sure there's a filter for it somewhere. Probably. Yeah, let's take a look at my equipment. Anything? Yeah, everything's above 75%. That's good enough for me. Let's get back to it. I don't know if you can hear it. It's pouring rain and quite windy out there. There's some kind of storm going on in my area. Hopefully it doesn't cause like a power outage or anything that's gonna like interrupt the stream. I notice I have 7 viewers at the moment. Yeah, most of these streams I've only had like for Hardspace Shipbreaker I've only had. What's this? It's this little red in the corner there. What? Something got destroyed? What? Something get pushed into the furnace or something? What's that about? That's confusing. I'm strange. That was just very strange. Okay, anyway. Yeah, what are they saying? Yeah, well, like, most of these streams for Hardspace Shipbreaker they've done so far have only had like 1 or 2 or 3 viewers at a time, so I don't know, maybe this is a better time for it? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, this little beam here is blocking this from coming loose, and I don't know. Well, also the presence of the nacelle. I still want to know how to get into the nacelle. I guess I just keep cutting things loose until I find some kind of entry point. I mean, what else am I gonna do? Like, this goes down in the direction of the nacelle. Like, like this thing where the reactor was, I thought that was going to be, you know, serve as an entry point or something. Okay, there's another cut point inside the wall here. Wait, can I pull this off? No. Ooh, oh. Maybe, aha, maybe I have an angle I can just cut into it from here? Did that cut anything loose? Like, I want to find a way inside the thruster there. I want to get to those fuel injectors. I don't want to just start randomly cutting. Well, I mean, yeah, it's really not clear how I'm supposed to get in there. Like, those 2 visible cut points there are on the inside of it. I think I want to increase the range of the scanner. 16,000. Hold on a second. This panel says 434 kilo. This one's separated out from the thing. Just pull that panel right out.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Like all this stuff drifting away from the cell, from the thruster. Still haven't figured out how to get inside the thruster. It's just a suit patch kit. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just as well that I attend to all the non-thruster parts first.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Sooner or later, everything's gonna go wrong, and I'm gonna like explode this, and then maybe it's just as well if I pulled everything loose so it doesn't get caught in the explosion. Where are you going? Where are you going? Get over here. Yeah, sure, you're 906 kilograms, but like this thing that I'm looking at here, it says 16,000 kilos. So that means it's still connected to the rest of the ship, but it's on a weird angle from all this stuff. So,
Credits awarded.
oh, okay. It says 32 kilos. Oh, okay. Okay, so the ship's in 2 distinct pieces now. Like this has 32,000 kilograms, and this has 16,000 kilograms. Hmm. I'm gonna pull that power cell out. Yoink. That's Worth 140. It's 2 kilograms is worth $146,000.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Just yoink those light fixtures. Check to zero in on that exact pixel so I can grab it. Yeah, the other comparison I made to this game was it's kind of like the Long Dark, which is a game where a lot of it is some very calming Zen traveling through the wilderness with occasional tense parts where you're attacked by wolves or bears. And this is like very Zen, picking apart the spaceship with occasional tense moments when there's an explosion. Anyway, can I get these panels out of here? Like maybe, what if? Okay, first of all, we just back away from this thing so we can get a better view of it. Okay, what if I get the tether to pull it this way, just to get it away from the thruster, and then turn off the tether when it's loose. Oh, those fuel tanks. You can grab a fuel tank, I suppose. Grab a fuel tank as a treat. And grab an O2 canister as a treat. And then, now that it's free from that bit of scaffolding there, I think I can just tether that this way. I just want to trying to keep it at an angle that's not going to like swing way into the furnace or something. So that worked. You could do with some more tethers. I might want to upgrade that as well. Yeah, things I want to upgrade: scanner range and number of tethers. And as I'm pulling this one over, it suddenly occurs to me I probably nah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so that's free of the thing. I can just turn off that tether and, excuse me, do we not have a straight line there? Here we go. Yeah, because that panel's worth $150,000, so don't want to lose that. There you go. I'm getting this done. This is only 592 kilos. I can just pull that out by my own power. Can rip the ladder off. Okay, I'll get back to that ladder. Let me just blast that into the processor. And then grab the ladder again. Throw that in the barge.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Processing value.
Cutter, ship's got about 5 minutes left in her. Let's make them count. Weaver out.
Whoa, what was that shadow? All these bits of ship drifting away from each other. 1,700 kilos. Is this clear? Can I just blast this right in here like so? The answer is not quite. It's another one of those funny U-shaped ones, or C-shaped ones, I guess. Can I just blast it clear that way? Didn't really have a clear shot to blast it in manually, so I figured, use a tether, whatever. And there's still no access point to the thruster. It is not clear how to get in there. I might just have to just randomly start cutting into it. Just like pick a random panel and start cutting. That just feels like a recipe for disaster.
Valuable object processed.
I don't know. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna keep going for the easy stuff that I have clear and easy access to. Uh-oh. Looks like we got a spam bot. And you're banned. Bye-bye. Okay, just cut this panel loose. What's that noise? Thruster damage? Oh, that's fine. Okay, just pull that in there. There you go. No problem. This panel says it's 19,000 kilograms, which means it's still attached to something. I think. Is this attached to the thruster itself? So it seems. What was that? Is that my scanner going? Is my scanner degrading as well, or something? I see another. There's another cut point there. Is it underneath the?
That's 1 minute left, Cutter. You're in the middle of something. It's now on time to skedaddle.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Oh, hey.
Goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
Warning. Low oxygen levels detected.
Yeah, you're fine. Whoop.
Processing object.
It's fine. $1.4 million. Hey, that's a level up.
New certification level achieved. License upgraded.
You've achieved the prestigious rank of Associate. You rank 9. Woo. Wonder if we get some more story beats now. That's what usually happens on these level ups. Okay, cycle to these. There's such a long delay between the time I push the cycle tip button and the time it actually cycles the tip. Mars Village is born of the early space rush and is now governed by a coalition known as the Martian Orbital Confederation. Huh. Hey, there's some more lore, some more world building there. Oh, I got a message.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have one incoming transmission waiting.
It's gonna be from. Is it gonna be from Lou again, presumably?
Hey, newbie.
What's DD this time?
Hey, just having a couple cold ones and thought I'd ask you something. You ever heard of karaoke? Karaoke? No? It's singing without words. Well, the original one. Anyway, it's a big thing back home. My daughter wants to be a singer one day. She's good, too. Believe it or not, I can belt out a tune. Hey, you think Lou can rig something up so we can do karaoke over comms? Clever ideas, that kid. Well, anyways, I'm gonna get some shut-eye. Gotta do it all over again tomorrow. Am I right? Good night, kiddo.
Hey, that sounds like fun, but you can't really sing together over comms because there's going to be a delay.
Hello, Shipbreaker 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. Make the most of your shift by fanning the tiny sparks of effort into flames of profitability.
Listen up, folks.
Oh.
Let me introduce you
Yeah.
to Hal Rose.
No need for introductions, Weaver. I know who you all are. Let's just get right into it. I know you don't love a middle manager like me coming in, making life hard. Yeah, I get it. See, I'm from people like you. Used to work the Lynx yards around Ceres. Not shipbreaking, of course. Processing. Which, honestly, is just as tough. Real back-breaking work.
Yep, we know processing can be just...
Look, this is real simple. I hit my goals, and I'm out of your hair. But we all gotta pull the rope in the same direction. Get it? Cooperation. Cooperation. You scratch my back, and we'll all be done here in no time. Capisci? Okay then, I'm taking the day to settle in, and we'll see you all tomorrow, bright and early. Okay?
God, he's making me sick. Yeah.
Okay, then.
This guy thinks he knows what back-breaking work is.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling ya. 1 week, tops.
You guys gonna cooperate with the business end of my grapple?
Okay, now. Remember, be on your best behavior. See y'all in the yard.
Yeah, like right from the first words out of his mouth, you get like he's trying to make it sound like he's, oh yeah, I'm just like one of you, except that he really has no idea. But I guess that's the idea. Oh, what have we here? New ship, Javelin Heavy Cargo. Whilst Javelin Heavy Cargo small, presumably that means there's a Javelin Heavy Cargo large out there somewhere. While sturdy enough for gate travel, this model is primarily used to ferry cargo between stations. Uses industrial-grade cargo containers which cannot be penetrated by scanners, are cut-resistant, and are extremely heavy. Improved grapple strength is recommended to salvage them. Huh, okay. I mean, the ship that I had some pretty hefty cargo containers on it, which my tethers handle just fine. Like, how much heavier are these ones, I wonder? Very well-performing model with a robust second-hand market. It seems to be popular for certain illicit activities, for which I remind everyone we cannot be held accountable. Oberon Osity, CEO of Helix Heavy Industries. Yeah, sturdy enough for gate travel. That implies that a lot of ships aren't sturdy enough for gate travel. We're not clear on what the gates are. You talk about these gate rail thingies, which I'm presuming are some sort of like a new unregistered railgate project. Yeah, some kind of travel system within the solar system. So it seems I got a new email. Railgate project? Oh, here we go. Maybe we'll actually learn something about this now. After solidifying links as a corporate powerhouse and boon of innovation, Exeter Paulson continued his quest for fast, easy mass transit between the planets. After years of searching, he discovered engineer and astrophysicist Dr. Doris Singh, who was then working as a professor and researcher in the physics department of International Arctic University. Dr. Singh had published a paper a few years prior which described a model for rapid transit through a series of gates. Criticized as too grand and impractical, her proposal had languished. Exeter hired Dr. Singh and her research team, giving them essentially unlimited resources. Under his wisdom and guidance, Dr. Singh's team completed the first railgate prototype connecting Earth and Mars in 2248. Human trials of the railgate began in 2252, showing early signs of success. However, only a year later, disaster struck due to human error and negligence on the part of its chief supervisor. The Phobos-based section of the gate prototype experienced a catastrophic collapse. The resultant blast affected dozens of colonies on and around the moon, with a final death toll of around 15,000 colonists and Lynx employees. Yikes! That's a pretty big human error. But although, you know, the way this company runs, I wouldn't expect them to be honest necessarily about what happened. It just as easily could have been some kind of cost-cutting measures resulted in the explosion. Anyway, while a challenging event, Exeter Paulson understood that real progress sometimes comes at the cost of human sacrifice, and that progress shouldn't be stopped because of the criminal failings of a single individual. Pushing through the so-called Phobos incident, he helped Dr. Singh and her team rebuild the Mars Gate and continue human trials. Okay. So, real progress sometimes comes at the cost of human sacrifice. I mean, that's this whole company's motto in a nutshell, basically. I mean, not their motto, but you know. As much as they try to put a friendly face on it, they prioritize their profits over, you know, any human suffering or whatever. Anyway, Exeter had an unwavering commitment to progress in pursuit of his vision. Retiring in 2255, his legacy was passed to his daughter, Demeter Paulson. Huh. There you go. There's some more Greek mythology in there for you, Sylph, if you're still there. Named after a Greek god. Anyway, with their leadership in 2267, the Earth and Mars gates were opened and the first round trip from Earth to Mars was completed. Exeter Paulson, father of the modern solar civilization, had died 5 years prior, never getting the opportunity to see the first travelers use his gates. Okay, getting the opportunity to see the first travelers use his gates, that implies that when the Phobos incident happened, they hadn't actually transported people yet. Were those 15,000 colonists on board the railgate, or Like the description is a little vague here. Like, were those 15,000 people already there at the colony, and then the railgate blew them up, or were they on the? I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Take a moment. Do you enjoy your life today? Do you see hope on Mars or on Jupiter? Do you want to forget about the burning and heredification of Earth and focus on the future? Thank Exeter Paulson for his vision and for your chance at a happy life. Up next, the Demeter Paulson era, 2255 to 2289. These little lore tablets here getting closer and closer to the present. Anyway. Let's take a look at the workstation. 74%. I guess I'll repair these. Only have one repair kit left. I said I wanted to increase the range of the scanner, so let's do that. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, the tethers. There was an option to increase the number of tethers. I think I'd like to increase that now. I can upgrade it even further. Well, actually, I can't yet. I don't have enough tokens. All right, let's get back to it. It says there's still a piston in there somewhere. I mean, for all I know, the piston is inside the inside the thruster, which I'm so far failing to get access to.
Morning, folks. Starting the shift clock. Now.
Another day, another dent in the dead. Anyone want to race me?
You don't quit racing, you're gonna get yourself killed for real someday.
This is Hal. Just wondering, how much time is spent chatting, on average, in a day here?
It's just the crew checking in with one another from time to time. No harm in that.
Well, as you know, the Link's employee handbook says that avoiding chatter makes profits fatter.
Talking to each other is good for productivity, actually.
Well, we'll look at the performance reports later and see, I guess.
People are people. Doesn't mean we don't take our work seriously, Rhodes.
Oof.
Steiner, right? No need to talk back.
Hey now,
Really?
it's all good, right? Let's everybody just get back to work.
Fine. I'm out of here.
Good, good. You should all focus on your work.
Well, yeah, I'm getting flashbacks to my time in Walmart. There is some, like, there's always going to be some chatter, you know, someone's saying, you know, gosh darn it.
Helmet damage detected.
I did not pull it that hard. Screw you.
Deposit accepted. Credit transfer.
I should go seek out that suit patch kit. Being real gentle at this time.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, there's always going to be some chatter, some people, you know, coworkers saying hi, how are you doing, or whatever. and like,
Salvage
oh,
registered.
did I just pull this entire thing loose? Oh, okay. I can just blast this right in there. Get in there. Go, go, go. But yeah, some
Processing valuable objects.
some managers get overzealous in saying, "Oh, you shouldn't be talking. You should be working."
Salvage secured.
And like,
Credit applied.
like yeah, there is a line.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
What am I trying to say here? Like there's a lot. People are going to disagree where the line is. The line of between like what's. That's fine. What's an acceptable amount of chatter before
Salvage deposited. Applying credit.
before that becomes, oh, that's too much chatter. You're like distracting yourself from getting work done. And you know, I get that for you know, for a manager you have to make some you know, just decision about where you're going to draw that line, and get over here. It's what am I even trying to say here?
Object processed. Transferring credit.
It's just that you know, I like it. Food dispenser. There's something I can pull out of this? It's got a filter. It was a piston I'm looking for, right? Not a filter. So yeah, I'm just gonna toss that in here. I already have a filter anyway.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Kitchen cabinet. Worth. This one's. It's a little less than 3,000. That one's even less than the lights.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Second Game is here. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hey, how far are you in the game? Level 9. I mean, my character's leveled up to level 9, and there are apparently 30 levels. So, by that standpoint, looks like there's still a fair ways to go. So, I guess I'm probably somewhere between early game and mid game, I guess. I mean, it's my first time playing, so okay, suit patch kit. I can actually put that to use for once. Yoink.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Okay, this thing is 7,000 kilos. And it's bound for the furnace. Can I just, I don't want to repeat of the last ship where I, like, pulled the whole thing into the processing. I wasn't expecting the tether to pull, like, 20,000 kilos single-handedly. Those things are tougher than I thought. Okay, that's furnace, processor. This is... Okay, this is processor. I think it's just referring to the panel. Just pull this out of there. I think I can just tether this on over here. I just noticed that my tether count got reset to 30. I should have used up all my tethers before upgrading that. Oh well. Yeah, lesson learned for a future game, I guess. This says 7,000 kilograms.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Is there another cup? There's another cup point in there.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
I suppose there's an oxygen tank in here, is there? I'm not seeing it. Because I better replenish that at the kiosk. That was interesting.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Warning. Oxygen supplies are critical. Oxygen levels stabilizing.
That's fine. Okay, so this panel here is attached to the 7,000 kilo chunk. If I can cut that loose, I can probably just pull this entire thing into the rest of this thing into the furnace and be done with it.
Alright, Cutter. You got 5 minutes left in this ship before they turn the lights on ya. Pitter patter.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Mattress? Crew bed? How do beds work in zero gravity? And I think real life astronauts have like sleeping bags that they float in.
Credits transferred.
Yeah, how does a bed work in outer space?
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Yeah, see, like, it's a mattress. Oh, this one goes in the furnace. Oops. I didn't need to separate that out then, because the rest of this is all going in the furnace. Oh well. Did that say that the furnace is worth $19,000? That's an expensive. The mattress, I mean. Expensive mattress. Anyway, where are these cut points? I see them. And it's underneath the storage container. I'll just pull these things out. These need to go in the barge anyway.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Kitchen cabinet worth $78,000.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
What else we got in here? Oh, there's another storage thing here.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
With those out of the way, let's cut these things. Cut that panel loose. Just nudge it away.
deposit registered. Account credited.
Yeah, so this central chunk here, I think, like it looks like it's all bound for the furnace. Just want to give it a once over to make sure there aren't any other non-furnace components attached to it. I think I can just tether it on in there and just pull the whole thing in.
This is your one-man one cutter. Don't be a hero, alright?
Just occurred to me, I probably
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
maybe I shouldn't have grabbed the fuel while the guy is watching me, the auditor. Oh well. Anyway, furnace. We've only got 1 minute left, so it'll have to wait till next shift for me to pull this thing in to the furnace. But I think this thing's just about ready to go. Oh. The last second I noticed, oh, there's a light there. Shoot. That doesn't go in the furnace. $1.9 million. Still technically profiting. The Air New Links Hab is every 2 weeks. But yeah, what I was getting at earlier when I was talking about, you know, chatter in the workplace and all that is like, it's actually pretty quiet most of the time in this.
Good morning, Cutter
So,
9346-52. Today's weather report, clear and sunny, with a high of minus 270 degrees.
Yeah, it's actually pretty quiet, and that was, you know, somewhat overzealous attempt at cracking down. Attempt at cracking down on that sort of thing. Oh well. Anyway, check the condition of my equipment. Grapple's down to 70%. This is my last repair kit. Let's just start her up, I guess. Still haven't found that piston. There's supposedly a piston in there somewhere. Oh well. Keeps catching me off guard, this thing.
Folks, efficiency is a measure of discipline. Productivity is a measure of skill. Output is a measure of drive. Discipline, drive, skill, effort, ambition, strategy, autonomy, integrity, positivity, innovation. I hope what I'm saying is clear. Roads out.
Applying credit to account.
He's just saying random words at the end there. It's just, like at first there was, okay, there's some meaning, like it's very generic stuff, but at least there was some meaning in it, and then he's just throwing a whole bunch of words. And it's like, this is the guy who wants to try to convince us that he knows the what kind of work we do, and you know, I don't know, wants to pretend to be our friend or something. convince us that it's all in all our best interest to cooperate and so on. Shoot. I was kind of hoping that this was separate enough from these things that I could just pull it right through there, and I think I'm just pulling the entire ship. Is it moving? Okay. As long as like this central chunk here is moving in relation to the nacelles, that's what I'm going for here. But it's it's pushing that third thruster along too. It looks like it's like I'm just trying to okay. Just trying to pull this thing loose from the rest of the ship, and then I can attach another tether to it to pull it into the furnace. Ooh, I hope this thing isn't drifting into the barge, is it? That would be kind of shockingly wasteful. Not as shockingly wasteful as if I like explode it, but you know. Okay, the tether finally wore off. Why don't I just grab one end of it and pull it there like that? Is that going to work? It's going to rotate it as it goes. It's going to collide with this thing. Hopefully it won't push it too far. You can just tug that entire chunk into the furnace. Because I pulled all the bits that don't belong in the furnace out of it. This whole section should be able to just go straight into the furnace and be fine. That time, look how quickly the tether wore off. How does this thing decide how quickly the tether wears off? Or how long it lasts? I don't know, it's weird. Okay, anyway. So, all that's left is these guys. These three thrusters. Each of which has their own fuel injection system that I need to figure out. I need to figure out how to disconnect the fuel injectors. Is that? There's a door attached to that? Oh, well. Lost $1,500. No biggie. Mounting plate. It's the mounting plate. It's highlighted in yellow as if it's a cut point. Yeah, because the cut points are. How do I get in here? Like seriously, do I just cut a random panel off of this thing? Like, again, like, right there, mechanical flush switch, that is my goal. I need to get to that and flush the fuel out of it so I don't cause an explosion. But, yeah, I don't know. This is, this feels like it can go wrong in so many ways. Should I just straight up just cut right into this thing? Can I pull the mounting plate off of this? don't think so. Yeah, I can't, so I can't pull the mounting plate off there. The mounting plate itself is worth 26,000. I can cut it off. I might just have to just pick a random spot and cut a hole on this. Is this thing gonna explode? This thing's gonna explode, isn't it? I'm gonna screw this up. It is unclear what I'm supposed to do to get inside this thing, so to access the fuel injectors. Like, where do I cut it then? If that's what I'm doing. It's this green thing. Oh, it's a light. It's a light. What's this? Fuel injector. Yeah. I don't know. Well, it says cut level 2, so I guess I can't actually cut it. Oh yeah, it reminds me, I leveled up and I forgot to check what upgrades I could get. I mean, I don't have enough tokens to upgrade anyway, but I mean, yeah, that just wrecked the mounting plate there. Now there are little bits of mounting plate.
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
Oh, these are only worth 116 each, whereas the intact plate was worth like what, $25,000. So oh, oxygen low. Just finish tossing these little bits.
Material accepted.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Two repair cost 9,000. I'm gonna need some of those soon. In fact, maybe I'll get one.
Thank you for your purchase.
Just get one now, anticipating I'm gonna need it in the near future. Yeah, 'cause, like, even if I decide, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna cut my way in there. Like, that's cut level 5.
That's 5 minutes left on the clock, Cutter. 5 minutes remaining.
Cut level 5. Cut level 2. Oh, access panel. Oh. Is that it? Is that what I'm looking for? Wait. Can I, like, just... Am I supposed to pull this off? Ah. Is that how this works? Okay, so these access panels were there all along, I guess. I guess that's what I was supposed to do. You just tether it in there. should be doing this when there's only 5 minutes left on the clock, but... Okay, so, I actually pulled off an access panel. And there was a cutting point underneath it. So there, yes, there's a cut point there. I guess that's for dislodging the thruster nozzle. There's another panel on the other side.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Okay, this could go wrong in so many ways, but let's... The fact that it took a second to load was worrying. It's about to explode. Okay, so now that's loose, can I get in here and do the fuel injector thing now? And hope this doesn't explode while I'm in here. Let's switch to the grappling gun, please. Let's not have the cutter open while I'm going inside this thing. There is no room to maneuver here. Well, I can at least put the thruster nozzle into the barge.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay, so there are cut points here. Yes, but I don't want to be cutting things before I hit the fuel injectors, and I can't get through here. So what am I supposed to do? This is somewhat troubling. Quasar thrusters worth $325,000, so I don't want to... I mean, I could just... Like, it says it's bound for the barge, so I could just throw the whole thing in the barge and still profit, get most of the money. Like, I lose the money for the outer panels, but the internal components of the thruster will at least would be we'll be able to get the money from that. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's not clear to me what's the best way to go about this. I'm sure if I start just cutting these things, like, I'm going to cause an explosion.
Ship's almost done in the middle, Cutter. 1 minute left.
Flush switch. I can see it. It's right there. That's my goal. That's where I've been trying to get through to for this whole thing. I'm looking at it like, how do I get there? Like, there are cut points here as well. Is there a way to access those? Like, can I pull this panel off? Can I cut into this maybe? Like, can I like split saw that off or something? It's level 2 cutting rating, so I don't know. I might need to upgrade my my cutting tool to cut into that. In any case. Well, I mean, heck, at this point, maybe it's time to take risks and just try it, just see what happens. Just try cutting into that thing and.
Your allocated shift time will be commencing shortly.
Once again, I technically profited, but not by much this time. Can I upgrade my can I upgrade my laser cutter? Okay, so this upgrades the range. That upgrades the range. Okay, this is yeah. This is range for the basic mode and split saw mode. What's this? Heat capacity. Place the laser cutters. Gain medium dust particles. Other mixed up debris or defects can cause minute blowing leading to build effects thermal energy. Overheat cooldown. I mean, I already upgraded this, the heat capacity and the overheat cooldown. So maybe I can already cut through that. Let's take a look at something here. Go back to living space, back to the employee terminal. Certifications. Level 9, okay, I can, Stinger license unlocked? No, I'm looking at the wrong level here. Level 9. Split saw range unlocked, modular cutter. Durability drain unlocked, fuel thrusters fuel capacity, thrusters durability drain. Charge unlocked, suit integrity unlocked. Audio synth 3. None of those sound like what I'm looking for. Heck. Let's just start the shift and okay. Permission to fail. Let's just.
Hey there, fellas. Thought I'd share some words of wisdom this morning. This is from Megan Rye Paulson's book, Owning the Future. You should read it. Okay. Focus. Focus is the brawn of the mind. Focus is power. Focus is divination. Focus on what you want to achieve. Let nothing deter you, and you will succeed. Focus is achievement. Ah, incredible. So let's focus up out there, yeah? Let's achieve, people. Roads out.
Yeah, again. Dude has no idea. Yeah, it's like the whole split saw line is grayed out, which suggests to me that I can't actually cut through this. It turns red over here. Like, is this where I'm supposed to... Can I cut in here? Like, I'm just worried that as soon as I cut this, it's gonna cause an explosion. I don't know what else to do, though. I'm going for it. Okay, that's just... I think that's just cutting... That was just cutting the, the remainder of the, mounting thingy, that was there. Yeah, that didn't actually do anything. So I can't cut through from here. Yeah, cut level 2, cut level 5. So I can't cut into this. I don't know. Experience tells me that if I try to cut this thing, it's gonna explode. If I try to attach a tether, like it says 14,000 kilos, it's still connected to the rest of the panels here. I was hoping that I could like squeeze through here and get to the fuel injector, but I don't know. Is there something I'm missing? What's going to happen if I cut this cut point here? Is there like I'm going to get a spray of fuel which then explodes? Like we're cutting into fuel pipes when I haven't gotten the fuel out of there. This concerns me. Hey, and Spooky Waters here. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hey, tuning in to check this out. I'm thinking about buying this game, so I want to see how it plays. Sure. You caught me at a moment where I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I might be about to explode something. I've already disassembled the rest of the ship. I'm down I've just finished disassembling this ship piece by piece. All that's left is these 3 nacelles here. And like I pulled the access panel off of here, and I'm they tell me to disconnect the fuel injector before taking this thing apart, but they don't tell me how to do that. And I'm staring at this thing like, if I start cutting into this thing, it's probably going to explode because I haven't turned off the fuel injectors. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what to do at this point. Okay, well, okay, brace for explosion, I guess. Here goes. Okay, maybe if I just angle it. Okay, first of all, maybe don't stand so close to it. And then if I angle it so it's not, at least not cutting into the pipe.
Clock's ticking now, Cutter. Get in there and hit that shut-off switch.
Okay. Get in there how? This thing's in the way. Do I have to cut all 4 of them? I don't like the looks of that. I don't like the looks of that at all. At least pull the thruster out of there. Where's the barge? What?
Salvage destroyed. Please refrain from damaging salvage.
Okay, whatever. Can I hit the? Okay, can I hit the fuel injector while everything's on fire? Hit the fuel injector. Hit the.
That's it, Cutter. Real satisfying when it comes apart like that, don't you think? I'll leave you to it from here.
Did I hit it? Okay. I guess I got the thing. That tether did not connect where I intended it to. Can we get this thing proper? This is worth $325,000 here. Can we properly get this into the barge? There you go.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
Okay, well that was a little tense. I hit the fuel injector switch. I got a little burned on the way in. Still don't know how fires are supposed to spread when it's in outer space and zero, in a hard vacuum or whatever. Everything in fire, including you. Yeah. Okay, I guess that's what I'm supposed to do then. Just hit those cut points, pull the thruster bit out of the way, and then just get in there while things are on fire to hit the fuel injector switch. I mean, I guess it worked out. Okay, let's, can I pull this fuel injector out entirely? Is this, oh, it's still connected. Run that scanner, I see 2 cut points. So here's the fuel tank. Here's something I'm gonna want to be real careful with. Can I cut this without cutting into the fuel tank itself? Okay. Deliberately angling myself so that when it finishes cutting through, it doesn't cut the fuel tank. Yeah. I've been deliberately avoiding this this section up until now because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna blow it up. But I think I can just pull this whole thing loose here. Here we go. So barge, barge, barge. All this is destined to the barge. There's nothing else that needs to be separated from it. Oop, something said processor. Oh, I think it's just the panel here. That's fine. Yeah, just use this thing out. Just back it up. Pull it right out of there. Easy. Hold still, hold still. Something collided with something. Oh. Backed up against the wall here. Where's the barge? There it is. Just pull that over here. And once it's in position, can we just give it a little nudge? Into the barge. There we go. No explosion. Very nice.
Oxygen reserves are low.
I guess I better do something about that. Whoa, whoa, careful. Boom. I'm okay.
Welcome to Enertron 9000.
Oxygen
Oops.
stabilizing.
Yeah, in this end stage capitalist hellscape, we have to pay for our oxygen. Okay, there's still some bits here that could be separated out. Just yoink that light, blast it into the barge, and I see another light there.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Okay, processor, processor, processor. Are all these going into the processor? Can I just pull this whole thing in there? Okay. Just remember, I have the option to scan it. I can just... What's this thing?
Alright. This is your 5-minute warning, Cutter. 5 minutes left.
It's a regulator. Okay, let's go into the processor, so that's fine. I saw something. Okay, so this one... Okay, this is all burned out. This can go into the furnace, except... It's only worth 2,000. I'm not going to worry about it. You know what? Yeah, all the burnt out pipes... Whatever. This is fine. I can just toss this whole thing in the processor, and it should be fine. So that is 6,000 kilograms. The tether should be able to handle that, as I've discovered. So we're just gonna attach a tether there, and attach the other end over here, I guess. Can I trust that to pull it on in there? Yeah, the sound that you're hearing, at the beginning of the game, it doesn't make sounds like that. That's just I got an upgrade which also allegedly, like, it plays. Maybe I can just attach that onto the end there. On the other end, I can just drag it into the other processor, probably. But yeah, like one of my upgrades synthesizes what it would normally sound like, and like plays that sound into my helmet.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Is it properly going into the processor? There we go. As long as it's going into the processor and not the furnace. Like, I don't like how this is drifting so close to the furnace here, darn it. Can I get another tether going to continue pulling that way? Cool. Okay. So that's 1 nacelle down, 2 to go. Oh. Where's the that other panel go in there too?
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Okay, it's going into processing. It's all good. Yeah, when I've got like 1 minute to go in this thing, then I probably don't want to be anything really drastic, but I can at least pull off the access panels. And it'll be ready for the next day's work.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Cutter, we're getting down to the wire. Let's put a bow on this shift.
Why am I getting visual glitching on my my helmet here? I thought the visual glitching was supposed to indicate radiation, like when I'm close to a reactor. But I already pulled the reactor. So I'm a little confused. Anyway. Let's hit these cut points, remove the thruster nozzle. Can I blast this into the barge before I run out of time? Oh, that's the end of that day's shift. Got $1.9 million, so I profited. There's still $5 million worth of material to be pulled from the ship, so still work to be done. Cool. First temperatures are far above those recommended for the human body. Good to know. But yeah, no, it's a fun game. It's interesting. It does feel like it throws you to the wolves a little bit, in that it just, you have this ship in front of you and it says, like, here's your cutter. Here, like, the tutorial is very brief. It says, here's your cutter. Here's how you use it. Here's your grappling beam. This is how you use it. And then it puts you in front of a ship and says, okay, get to work taking this ship apart. And you're like, where do I even begin? You know? you just sort of have to figure it out on the fly.
Shipbreaker. Your theta wave levels are high. Please administer 2 caffeine pods before starting your shift.
So it's like yeah, a bit of a learning curve, but I think I'm getting the hang of it now. I have caused a couple of explosions in the process. These things happen, I guess. Still haven't found that piston I'm supposedly looking for. Anything need repairs? The laser car's down to 73%. Use my I'm actually wondering if I should let it go a little lower. I mean, I don't even notice any difference when it goes below 75%. Like, it gives me this warning message, but I have a sneaking suspicion I don't really see any impact on performance until it reaches 50%. Maybe I should let it degrade a little lower before I repair it. On the other hand, like, repair kits are cheap, all things considered, so as much as it could be a learning experience, I probably don't want to let my laser cutter degrade when I'm about to take apart these fuel tanks and stuff. Alright. Still want that piston, darn it. I didn't see a piston. Alright. It's waiting for me.
Good morning, shipbreakers. I was thinking about all of you last night, and something came to mind. This is a quote from one of history's greatest managers, a fella named Jonathan Rockefeller. Good management consists of showing average people how to do the work of superior people. He got it. Weaver, that's a good one for you. Maybe write it down or something. Actually, I can just send it to you.
Yeah, that guy's from middle management. He's trying to motivate us, but he has no actual idea how to do it or even what we do. So it's sort of a running gag at this point. Anyway, so that worked out all right last time. So let's just once again, let's just. I mean, the fuel injector.
Fuel levels are
Yeah,
low.
it's fine.
Fuel supplies are available for purchase at the master jack.
Like, I'm assuming the fuel injector switch is in the same place. Yeah, mechanical flush switch is right there. I just need to get this big thing out of the way. So yeah, let's start a cutting, I guess. Try not to cut into the pipes, although I think it's unavoidable.
Thruster dangerously unstable. Proceed with caution. Salvage destroyed. Please revisit your training.
Okay. I think that worked out. Even better than the previous one did. And you just push that thruster into the barge. All is well. And then we'll just do a repeat of what we did before.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Where are the cut points? Where's the other thruster had to clear Yeah, you can see the cut points there. They're on the other side of this panel. So I guess I just need to pull this out. All I'm doing is pulling myself to it. Or maybe I'm pulling it to me. And it's 6,000 kilos. This is 4,000 kilos. Like these, okay, seriously, like this looks like it's separated a little bit. There's a gap here. How do I go about this? Can I pull the pipes out? Like, it looks like the pipe is blocking this thing from coming out. So how do I get to those? How do I get to those cut points to separate this out? Oh, actually, maybe now that there's a gap here, maybe I can just cut in from the side. Is that how this works? Oh look, there's my cut point. I'm just kidding, it's a fuel tank. That is a thing I don't want to cut into. No, really, how do I do this? I can pull the lights out at least, I suppose.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
The lights are only worth 3,000, but at least I can feel like I'm doing something.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
How do I go about this? I can. The cut points are on the other side of the panel. How do I get there? The other one, there's an easy path through to access those things. This time it's like, this big thing's in the way. And I can't budge this big thing because these pipes are in the way. Like, should I cut the pipes loose? I mean, the fuel pipes are empty now, right? We did the fuel injector thingy. This is pipe junction. Like, there's no dollar value associated with the pipe junction here, but it's like it's cut level 5, so I don't think I can't cut this thing loose. Just it's the little cut beams like bouncing off of it. It's a little alarming. This says regulator. I don't think that does anything. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could just yoink the entire thing. Oh, hold on. These are this one is 6,598 kilograms. Well, this one is 6,588 kilograms. These are two different parts. I can probably just, probably just pull these things apart and get it that way. Okay, well, what happens? Okay, what happens? Hear me out. I just put a tether on this and just pull that entire half of the nacelle into processing. Is that a mistake? Now can I access the cut points? This is all processor bound, right? Okay. All right, okay. Let's cut the fuel tanks loose without cutting into the fuel tanks, if possible. Meanwhile, whoa. No. No, 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 no. You were...
Warning. Fuel levels are critical. Return to the master jack. Purchase supplies.
Don't you dare go into the furnace. That's $200,000 I'd rather not lose. Anyway, might as well plunge my fuel and O2 at the same time. This is fine.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your
Fuel levels restored.
Why is this piece, it's simultaneously, I know once it gets close to the furnace ore processor, like, it gets, like, pulled in. It's getting pulled in two different directions simultaneously, it looks like. Can I pull it a little harder this way? Why is it struggling that much? It's 4 tethers now, come on. Oh, come the heck on, just get in there. Why is the furnace pulling it so hard? Okay, what if I pull it like so? Or even... There, just delete all tethers and then start anew.
Five minutes left, Cutter. How you use them is entirely up to you. We were out.
Yeah, if I budgeted my time better, I probably could have done both of these nacelles in one go. But I don't know. I didn't. I spent a lot of time puzzling about how to get this thing to work.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Okay. Anyway, let's just. I'm gonna pull it this way just to get it away from the thing. Get it away from the fuel tanks, and then I'm gonna disappear the tether. So I can finish separating this thing out. And hopefully not explode the fuel tank. Careful, careful. There you go. There it goes. All's well. And the rest of this thing can go into the processor, I think. It's over 4,000 kilos, so I can't push it in per se, but tether should pull it in no problem.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Why'd the tether disappear? Seriously, why'd the tether disappear from this thing? Sometimes the tethers just seem to last forever, and sometimes they... Oh, it pulled... it ripped a panel off of it without actually... I just want to make sure this one doesn't get pulled into the furnace. Come on. Why? Why is it struggling so much? Like, no, don't you dare go into the furnace. No. There are more tethers pulling you to the processor. You go into the processor. There you go. That should do it.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Okay, this thing, it's under 4,000 kilos. Just barely, 3,998 kilos. I should be able to push this. Because I did upgrade my thing to be able to, there you go.
Rewards allocated.
My grapple beam is currently rated to be able to push up to 4,000 kilos. So actually
Processing object.
pulling the panel off of it actually helped, funnily enough. Made it just light enough that I could do that. Anyway, let's pull off these access panels and set this up for the next day.
Alright, Cutter, wrap it up.
Oh yeah, wasn't
You got
this...
about a minute left.
Yeah. I ended the previous day by
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
ended the previous day by blasting the thruster nozzle in the direction of the barge, and then it ended the day, and I was like, I hope it made it. Hope I got money for that.
Salvage accepted. Credit up.
Got it just in time. Yeah, again, if I not just that if I budgeted my time better, if I'd known what I was doing ahead of time, I could have gotten it done. Like, I could have gotten both of those nacelles done. Oh well. That's fine. I still profited. And still worth going back for one more day's worth. Makes advised against using extremely high power splits on a slightly measured but I've already read that one.
Good morning, Cutter. It's time to begin your workday.
Daily fees all the same. Take a peek at the employee terminal, not really expecting anything new there. Never found that piston. I didn't see anything that said I could pull a piston out of it. Okay. Let's start the shift. Let's finish this thing up here. Just this one last nacelle to do.
Dang it! I really need to upgrade the strength on my tethers. These ones are really slowing me down.
Ha! Back in my day, we didn't even have them. Hell, beam-based grapple wasn't a thing neither. Whoa, really? Wait, how did you move salvage?
High tensile cables, hand placed.
Oof.
Also had concussive charges. Dangerous and very slow to work with.
Deaths were a lot more common those days.
Do not like how close this is.
Huh. That's impressive, actually. You two should show us how it was done in the old days sometime.
Sure thing, kid.
Yeah, I do not like how close this thing is to the furnace. We're just gonna do this. Okay. I'm gonna try to angle this so it's not cutting into the pipe. I don't know if that makes a difference, but it's worth a try.
Thruster unstable. Fire hazard risk high.
Come on, come on. Pull this thing out. Try not to come in contact with the fire. Get in there. Go, go, go. Hit that emergency fuel shut off. Okay. My second attempt at this was better. Oh well. Oh shoot, I just do not like how close that thing's drifting to the furnace. Like, no, 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 don't go into the furnace. Do not step into the light. That's $325,000 I nearly wasted. It's fine.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Yeah, I think my I noticed that the visuals were glitching. I think it's because I was close to the furnace.
Running low.
Okay, just trust that to get yoinked in the right direction. And oh shoot, I forgot to pull the lights off of it. Now you're fine.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Again, it's doing this nonsense. Come on. Where it's like struggling to be pulled into the processing. Like it really wants to go into that furnace. Is the furnace just... Does it have a stronger pull than processing or something? Just want to pull that away from the furnace so these things will hopefully overpower it. And okay, I only have 2 tethers left. Okay, I'm just gonna put the last of my tethers on here, and then I'm gonna go grab more tethers.
No tethers remaining.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your
Tethers restored.
Okay, this is irking me. The fact that this thing keeps getting pulled into the friggin' furnace. Come on. Really? What? How is the pull? No. Okay. Is there something that's physically snagged on or something? Stopping it from being... Is it friction? Like what? What is stopping us from going in the right direction here? And Code's here. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Seems like a bad design choice to have the emergency shut off in a place you can't normally reach, but what do I know about spaceship design? I know, right? Someone Someone in the design team said, yeah, but it'll create more drama if the you have to you know, what am I trying to say here? That's one of these things. Somebody on the design team wanted to create more drama by making it, putting it in a place where you can only reach it. You can only reach it while it's on fire. Maybe I shouldn't be pulling this over when the other one hasn't made it yet. Instantly, I'm aware that your 4th anniversary stream is coming up in 15 minutes, Coach. I'll probably give you a raid. What is going on with this thing? Like what? Okay, can I just pull this in the opposite direction altogether? Perhaps. Just yoink it right away from the furnace. Just get it right the heck out of there. Although now it's about to collide with this thing, so maybe that's not ideal. Now grab that end of it and pull it over here. Just so that when it gets yoinked over, it's not being pulled anywhere near the furnace. So that's, I don't know, the theory. It's the theory of how it works in my head anyway. Okay. I disappeared the tethers maybe a little prematurely. Can I get this thing pulled in here? Is that going to work? It's not going to get caught between the processor and furnace. This thing is still being pulled over.
Warning. Low oxygen reserves.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
There you go. 200,000, 150,000. Watching the numbers tick in there. There's a bit of scrap, which is worth 0, but most of that's
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
there you go. Alright, time to cut this fuel tank loose. Hey!
Processor deposit accepted.
Appreciate that. Just complete all salvage goals on an Atlas class ship. Okay, I got a cheap for that. Appreciate that. Just means more people seeing my very lackluster attempts at art. Yes, that's right. I'm sending my audience over to laugh at you. That's right. Well, I mean, I gotta have some measure of admiration for your willingness to put yourself out there, I guess. I mean, you say that your art skills suck. I mean,
Gunner, shift clock says 5 minutes left. You know what to do.
I mean, I can relate to that sentiment on some level, because like my
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
because my art skills truly suck. Like I can barely draw. Oh, this is over 4,000 kilos. Ugh. Can I just? I mean, you should see the like stick figures that I attempted to draw when I was letting the artists know what I needed for, you know, for things like Storm and Turquoise. Somehow they turned them into gorgeous CGs, but yeah, like glorified stick figures is how I would describe my attempts at generating artwork. Okay, what's going on over here? It didn't. The tether came loose. Probably pulled some panel off again. So, you know, there's some, I guess what I'm saying is there's some measure of appreciation and respect for the fact that even though you have like low opinion of your skills, you're still willing to put yourself out there and do art for your anniversary, even though that's not normally what your channel's about. Anyway, I'll send some folks over there to cheer you on. I get that. I remember my horrible stick figure drawings made as a reference for the FNF sprites of my mod project. Oh, hey, you have an FNF mod project? This is news to me. I know there was one. There was an FNF mod that was like dedicated to you personally. I thought that was like a fan made thing. Were you part of that, or what is this thing floating here? Or is that? That's just a distant background thing. Okay, I thought maybe there was. Is there anything? Any other floating bits here? That's just a distant ship over there. And these things floating here. That's like in the barge, right? That's not something I need to attend to, right? Actually finish my shift with plenty of time left. There's never found that piston. Yeah. Well, ship done, I guess. Let's just end shift, I guess. 2.2 million. Hooray, I got a free repair kit. How close to level up? Yeah, getting there. Cool. One little fuel pipe got destroyed, but the rest of that was all intact. So yeah, that came out okay. I was unreasonably concerned that I was going to cause an explosion at some point in that. It says there's 0.3% of the ship remaining, worth $50,000. I didn't see anything. Like, something that wasn't salvaged and wasn't destroyed, but it was still floating there. How strange. Anyway, it's a very, very slow project that's kind of been going on in the background. As for the mod dedicated to me, that's a project by Neon. Yeah, that's what I was under the impression that, yeah, that Neon had made that. Let's use some of the assets from my mod, though. Oh, yeah, okay. Very interesting. I'd be curious to see what that's like. Is it, I mean, whatever becomes suitable for streaming, I suppose. Anyway, while I'm waiting for this to load, I'm going to go use the washroom again. I will be right back. And I'm back again. Yeah, very slow-going project. I can relate to slow-going projects.
Morning Shipbreaker.
There you go, ship completely taken apart. Hooray. Yeah, like, I mean, considering that Storm and Turquoise both took, like, close to 3 years apiece, you just gotta keep chipping away at it, day at a time. That's how it goes. And that's how it went for me, anyway. I eventually got them done. You'll eventually get it done too, I'm sure. If you're still there to listen to my rambling here. Anything new in the kitchen? Not really expecting so. Alright, let's take a look at the workstation. How's my equipment? Oh, I got a new sticker. Yeah, I did flash something on the screen, something about Mini-Me. Didn't I already have the Mini-Me sticker? Or did I get a quote-unquote upgrade of the sticker? Like, it did. That's Mini-Me. Collect 3 Mini-Me stickers? Okay. Okay, whatever. So thrusters 72%. Like, indicators are that it starts to decline once below 75%, so maybe I should repair it, but I'm also a little curious to see what happens if I let it decline further. Because I don't even notice the difference when it dips below 75%, to be honest. So, yeah, our main problem is music. The assets are basically done, and most other stuff can't be finished until we have the song on account of that kind of being the main aspect of the rhythm game. I mean, yeah, music is kind of important for music for a rhythm game for sure. So, yeah, that would be a very important detail, I would think. Let's see, what should we go for next? There's Javelin Heavy Cargo Industrial Hands of Freight, worth $18 million. Whatever I pick, I want it to be something that has a piston on it, because I am in need of the piston for fixing up the other ship. So, I mean, this guy Galactica 9 is in the running. I'm just gonna start on the ship, and then I'm probably gonna wrap up the stream so I can raid Coder. I still say it looks like Codair, but you pronounce it Coder, so whatever. And these little side project is a bit easier in that regard since it's just covers of already existing F&F tracks. Yeah, fair, that makes sense. Anyway, how many ships are there here? It's like this doesn't have a piston. This one has a piston. Am I a cargo hauler and industrial? It's worth $14 million. This one's worth $14 million. But it has no pinion, no piston. 16 million, no piston. 60 million, no piston. This is the little guy, the one that I started off with. Why is this one hazard level 5 when it's one of the little ones that or have I been working with hazard level 5 all along? Anyway, class 1 reactor, power cell, thruster class 2. I never worked with this kind of ship before, so let's give this a shot. Why not? Or no, this is a Javelin. Maybe it just looks different or something. It's my imagination. I don't know. Whatever, I can do another Javelin. Let's see if I can find that piston this time. Try to do a better job of it this time. The first Javelin ship I worked with, I accidentally exploded the fuel tank. Even a heavily used radiation filter is valuable salvage. Links to resell these filters to smaller ships manufacturers. I've seen that one before. And that one. Any new messages? Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's take a look at what we got here. Okay, so yeah, so this one has this big massive fuel tank in the center of it. So we're gonna want to like not blow that up like I did with the previous Javelin ship. Maybe I'll separate out these nacelles first, just for fun. Maybe I should avoid the nacelles and engines until I separate out some of this other stuff. At least this most of this is already depressurized. I don't have to worry about that aspect. This is still pressurized, so we have to be concerned about explosive decompression in that area. Can I see the piston from here? I see these little purple things floating here. What does that say? Computer terminal. Computer terminal, computer. I think these are just sources of wires, not a piston. What's this little floating thing here? That's a rod. That's a fuse. But where does the piston come from? Electrical terminals. So these are wires, sources of wires probably. Wall terminal. What's this? These are all wall terminals. Atmosphere regulator. What's this? Flush switch. Oh hey, I can hit this first. So, does hitting that make it safe to cut these things without blowing up the fuel tank, maybe? Still probably want to do that later, but okay, let's just
Airlock depressurizing.
let's go into this airlock here. Okay, yeah, where do I begin with this thing? Barge is that way. Okay, so what was that? Something purple flashed on the screen there. I want to look for those purple pickups that could indicate that just looking for those pickups that give me parts for the ship for my side quest. I guess that's just for the yeah, I'll have to extract wires. Wires. It's the piston that I want. These are just sources of wires. Wires. Okay. Okay, let's just start removing bits here. High gain antenna.
Applying credit.
Can I just pull this off, or do I actually need to hit that cut point? Okay.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Amplifier. Isn't the amplifier supposed to be some source of something? Some part that I needed? I don't know. It's worth $120,000 in any case.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Shipping crate? Oh, hey, can I just pull this off? So it seems. Oh, okay, I need to pulling it at the wrong angle. I need to get it out of that bracket there. It's 2,500 kilos. It's light enough for me to push, but it's not super light. That's fine. Something purple flash on there again? I don't know. I don't know where those... I don't know where I get those pistons that I'm supposed to be collecting. Like, my scan of the fuel systems makes the nacelle appear red. Like, the fact that the nacelle appears red makes me worried about cutting it loose before dealing with the fuel systems. I mean, I hit the switch on the thing. That hopefully... Like this switch here, like the mechanical flush switch, I hope that means I can cut these with relative safety. I'm still scared. I'm worried that it's gonna blow up like the previous ship did. Probably gonna hit that last. It's probably all just as well that I
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
cut everything else loose first. How do I get into the walls? How do I get access to these cut points? It confounds me every time. How do I separate out this airlock? Let's just fly around in here and see what I can see, I guess. Yeah, I wanted to get that fuel tank last, or at least...
Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Ah, here we go. I mean, I finally found my way in there, but it's like, now my oxygen is low, so I should probably tend to that first.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Have a nice
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Alright, okay, let's start cutting up some stuff here. I believe that's the atmosphere regulator, and it's already discharged. I'm in your walls, cutting your panels loose. This looks like a decent place to start.
We're looking at 5 minutes left in your ship cutter. Do what you do. Weaver out.
Oh, here's a... Okay, so that's a fuse. Like, I didn't see that when I was scanning. Like, this objects thing, like, I should be able to, like, I should be able to see things like that. I mean, it's not a piston. I'm still looking for that, but... whatever. Oh. That's just the airlock depressurizing. It's fine. It's a little blinding. That's fine. Maybe I should be depressurizing the airlocks before detaching them from the ship. Haven't seriously broken anything yet doing it that way. Just push that away. Maybe I should. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay, we can just grab this, I guess. This wasn't what I was looking for, but I'll just deal with that. I don't like how this... Okay, is it in there? Okay. Is that in there? Or is it just floating in front of the barge?
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Was that not all the way in? That's troubling. Anyway, where was that airlock that I cut loose?
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
Okay, this processor, but there's stuff inside it that can... Yeah, that's just a source of wires, so who cares? And I'm getting myself all turned around. That's the barge.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
$6,000 poster. Okay, so this wall terminal, is this just more another source of wires? These are all sources of wires, right? I wouldn't expect them to be sources of pistons. Like if there was a piece of equipment that has pistons in it, I would expect it to be part of like the fuel system, maybe.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credit transferred.
1 minute left, Cutter. Time to start wrapping things up.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Is there a ship that I can separate the cockpit glass out from the rest of the thing? Yeah, 1.2 million. That's not too bad. It's profit. It's a decent start on that Javelin ship. Still got to keep an eye out for that piston. Today's industries around Mars are responsible for over 70% of all shipbuilding in the solar system? Huh. I think I read that one before. I don't really need about that. Anyway, yeah, started on the Javelin. Let's see if we can do it without exploding it. We'll see. That's something he's gonna have to wait for next time, though. Because as I expressed earlier, we're gonna give Code a raid.
Cutter 9346-52. Your designated sleep period is now over. Have a great day.
Cool. So yeah, there you go. Another productive in-game work day. Yeah, didn't really move things forward a whole lot. I mean, they got the heat sink for the thing, so I upgraded. They got went up a level, and nothing super exciting happened this session. But it's fine. I mean, it's the nature of the game. It's that whole. It's got that whole Zen thing going for it. It's supposed to, sit back, be relaxing, and yeah. Let's get this raid going. Give Coder a morale boost for his 4th Twitch anniversary stream, and maybe laugh at his art skills. I don't know. He says his art skills suck, but then he also says his skills at FNF suck too, and he seems pretty good at that to me. So what do I? Maybe his assessment of his skills isn't all that great. Maybe he'll produce some artistic masterpiece. We'll see. But yeah, that's all for today. Until next time.